Dragon Ball Z.
Hello and welcome to another Matt Trolls His Old Art videos. I don't know. This was a very spur of the moment kind of series idea I had. If you guys checked out my old DeviantArt video, you'd see why. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But people seem to get a real big kick out of that last thing I did. So I thought I'd show a very, very narrow and obscure view on something I did back in my day, and you can probably see by the title it's going to be the Dragon Ball Zs, and even a specific subgenre of that. Here we have all of the Gokus. There's the best one, Super Saiyan 4. He's so cool. I don't care. I don't particularly care for Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I don't care for... I love Super Saiyan 4. He's so fucking cool. But we're going to be looking at a very specific type of Dragon Ball fan art that I did back in the day. The Black Goku fan art. There was a site once upon a time called theblackgoku.com. You can see it over here. And it was a generalized Dragon Ball site. It had trivia and pictures and whatever, but it was created by a dude, and he just loved black Dragon Ball characters, associate himself with them and stuff. I don't really know much about him, but I do know that I entered a bunch of his contests at the time, and anyone could make the art or whatever. It didn't matter, what color skin you had, but he also had fan art contests for these, and he'd give prizes out where he just let you go through all his back catalogs of anime that he'd burnt onto discs, like tons and tons of anime, and that was the only way I could get them at the time. So I'd just draw my little heart out, and I'd just make things that I thought were cool to sort of win his contest, and I won a couple here and there. He'd let me. This is the first way I saw Berserk. Oddly enough, he had a DVD that said Berserk on it. And I was like, oh, is that based on that weird Dreamcast game I played? I'll take that. And his burn of Berserk was the first way I watched that anime. So that's a pretty cool little factoid. We can see he's got a bunch of art. This is basically an article about the site. It's not the site itself. It no longer really exists, but it is archived. So this is what the site looked like back in the day. This is archived. A lot of links don't work. This is some of the contest entries for a previous thing. This is just generalized art. I forget where this kind of goes. It's been a long, long time since I saw this, but this is what I remember the site looking like. And I think it was fairly popular at the time. I don't really know. This was circa 2000, maybe 2001, 18, 19 years ago. It's been a long time since I've seen this. It's taking me back. But I was a big Dragon. I'm not one of those bandwagoners, like gripes, that just suddenly like Dragon Ball out of the ether. I was there for a long time, and I was drawing fan art ever back then. I haven't drawn fan art in a long time. I haven't drawn anything in a long time. But we're going to get to the contest pages. Well, not so much the contest pages, but I was able to find a lot of the art. Maybe not every single piece I ever did, but I kind of scoured the internet for a while. If anyone could find more that might have been done by the Switcher, let me know. Maybe I can add it in a future update. I don't know, but if anyone can scour the internet, just every barnacle off the internet boat to see if you can find any of this stuff, that would be appreciated. But for now, we'll just look at what I have. So this is the first piece, probably one of the earliest I did. Yeah, you like lens flare? There's going to be a lot of that in Dragon Ball pictures. You can see this is pretty basically drawn. I think I referenced this from some old Dragon Ball picture. I want to say this was like Goku blasting a ki blast at something, or a fireball if you are of the fighter's persuasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I didn't have the right amount of fingers there, but I'm glad to see it's there. There's white highlights on his pecs and his abs and all of the muscles that a Saiyan would have. It should not be. It should probably be more of a yellowish, because this yellow thing is flaring out, shooting from his fist. I don't know why I just stopped drawing it in the middle there. I don't know what I was thinking. The Black Goku site had, a couple of reference pictures that were already kind of collected from other fan artists and stuff, but this is for the first contest I remember entering, and it's pretty basic. You can see my very blurry The Switcher over here. You can see this is kind of like Goku Super Saiyan 1 after fighting Frieza, maybe. I think this might even be what it's from. I look like this looks like it should have his pants kind of coming on the side. It just kind of looks like it's a torso just hovering there. I don't know what fucking Photoshop or whatever filter this is, but that's crazy. That's too much. Too much sunburst, young Matthew. I'd fucking admonish you for that. But, you know, it's not awful by any stretch of the imagination, but it hasn't really aged that well. So we're going to see we have Pimp Vegeta and his fly girl Bulma. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. What the fuck is up with these pants? What was I thinking? What's all these folds? I just put a shine on everything. Look at this shiny juicy booty. Look at this massive fucking shine on. There's so much. I thought it was the coolest, I'm sure. So I think Bulma's really fun. I think I saw this design somewhere on like another anime character or something, and I was like, that'd be cool for Bulma. And I fucking, you know, I love the pairing of Vegeta and Bulma, especially back in the day. But man, I sure did them with no favors here. I think I was trying to imply that they're at the club. See, we got all the lights there. We got some more lens flare. We got more sunburst over here. It's great. I like his little dumb 1999 goatee over there. Very Fred Durst. Good job, Vegeta. The shitty job I did on Super Saiyan hair. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 spikes. That's good enough. Again, I had no idea how to do hair. Just, yeah, more shine. Shine it up. There's no reason not to. So you can see that she has a little headband that says a bulm. Bulm, we don't know what it could say under the hair. It could say anything. It says a ball boom or whatever. We have another one over here. We have a little teddy, a little side teddy. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. I don't know what's going on with Vegeta's shirt. I'm gonna defer to you guys for that. What do you think is happening? I was going to say her other hand is maybe grabbing his shirt and pulling it down. There does seem like there's a force. I guess it's wedged in her kuka. I don't know. It's sucking his shirt off. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, these are the folds of his pants. So any shine or light source should be creasing off them. And I just, fuck it. There, that's good. That's okay. Got his hand in his pocket. That hand is really close to his dick. Maybe grabbing it. We're not sure. Oh, the pixelation on some of this. I do remember that I had really, like, I had no idea what to save in what format. So I think these were saved in BMPs originally or something, and just reds would get all pixelated to fucking get washed out. And what is this? This is the most egregious of the shines right here. That makes no sense. I had no idea what I was doing, clearly. I like the gold chain around. I like his costume. He's very Wolfpack. You know, he's got the fucking, you know, ice there. He's got ice everywhere. It's hanging down. That's pretty cool, I guess. Whew. This is still a little rough. This is still a little rough in the coloring. Thankfully, you guys, I will kind of spoil this video by saying I do get better as we go through this. I hope. Here we have another cutie Bulma with the Capsule Corp sort of motorcycle. It's not even at all like how Toriyama would draw. I had no idea what was gone. These are her fuck me boots. You can see that she's wearing them. Her calves are getting really shitty over here. It's way too small. This one's fine, I guess. I should have made her like kind of a little bit thicker, a little bit shorter. This is an elongated body that I don't think Bulma should have. There we have the little Capsule Corp logo. This is pretty hype in terms of like a calendar from like 1998 with the ladies on the motorcyclettes or the you know, sports cars. I can see what I was going for here, but still with that shine, man, a little too much. I think she's cute around here. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I applied a filter over here or some type of weird effect. Yeah, I remember this is how I did girl hair. I would just put a little, like, especially black hair, and I just want to make the highlight of it just blue, so I just, like, whoosh, whoosh, that's good enough, right? And it's got the little side pony there. Cool. You can see another classic early matte lazy ass background. This is just slightly blurred photo of some major metropolitan city. I don't know. This was in the contest. I remember seeing this and I was freaking out. I was like, oh, cool. I don't remember which ones won anything specifically. I kind of forget the rules of how it went. Was it you could submit like several different drawings. Like you could submit, I think it was up to like maybe 4 or something like that, and that was it. And I think he just would give it to the best overall artist. I'd forget. I distinctly remember winning twice. Like once I didn't do it, and then I obviously grew out of it. I'm still not doing it to this day, obviously. This is really taking me back, because this is even before my DeviantArt video. This is like several years before I opened up that account. So this is why a lot of this stuff is not there. But wow. This is kind of improvement over all the shine from the last one, but yeah, not by much. Not by much. Okay, you can see. Alright, this is really bad. Okay, Vegeta is somehow still rocking his Widow's Peak, but it's in cornrows. I don't know why you would do that. Look at the lazy fucking drawing over here. I'm going out of the lines. Fuck you. I'm not doing an ounce more work. This bicep is just... This is just a gigantic ass that's attached to like a hand and a shoulder. I don't know. This stupid fucking barbed wire tattoo. Again, the reds are getting fucking destroyed over here. Oh, everything is. A lot of shitty line work. This is actually probably the worst one so far, so maybe I was lying about improving. I guess there was a nuclear explosion, or Vegeta has the speed force, and he's just blasting off. I don't know. This looks like a pose Vegeta's done, and I just kind of drew over it a little bit, or just used it as a reference. I forget, so long ago. And just blue track pants with the red. What was I thinking? And a brown belt. Of course, he has the cut off gloves because he needs to be cool. This is really bad. You can see the switcher over here, just so you prove that I'm not lying. Why would I lie about this? Really, really lazy shadows on the pants. This is pretty bad. This is like, I want to say 1 to 2 years into like actually me doing digital art. But I do improve. This looks like I was actually getting worse, but I think I do get a bit better, hopefully. Yeah, it's better. That looks a little cool. He looks cool, this guy. I decided not to make one Super Saiyan, for fuck's sake. They all don't need to be Super Saiyan. Still rocking the barbed wire tattoo tribal thing. But I think this is pretty cool. Really going for some artsy shit over here. Wow, look at that. I don't know why this is just an effect that I clearly didn't draw. I just did it with like a big brush. Just drew it around there. But these little particle effects, or feathers, I don't know. I drew them. There's an outline on them, so I like how I was trying to do the light sourcing. That's pretty cool. I think his costumes, yeah, pretty neat. You can clearly see, for whatever reason, this was flipped. I don't know why. It says the switcher backwards or in reverse, whatever. It's not too bad. I think this is an improvement over last time. Not as much shine. A lot of bullshit shine on the biceps, but you see I'm toning it down though. None on the chest there. There should be a lot more harsher shadows, especially around here. But not on the face. Everything but the arm looks kind of passable, I think. This is a pretty cool guy. This is a cool OC. Oh, get fucking in, my son. This is clearly inspired over that one panel where Goku turns Super Saiyan again, but I put my own spin on it. So we got this little beardo over here. We got a do-rag, because of course. I really like the black and red on him. He looks like a badass. But we got the electric sexual energy of the Super Saiyan transformation. But he seems like he's in control. You can see, like, I put a lot of work into the clouds, at least. They're red. They can't handle the blackness and the boldness of this my Black Goku. I have a lot of contrasting shines over here. I got like a palish yellow from the lightning storms, but then I just have this little white thing that's gross. I don't know why that's there. It makes no sense. And I have this, so just fuck it. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know why these shines. Are these leather pants? Are these ripped leather pants? I don't understand what they are. It's pretty unoriginal and original at the same time. You can see it said fuck it in the ears. No shadowing where the ears, like inside the ear canal. It's pretty lazy. That didn't even look medically accurate. Not that most Dragon Ball ears are, but you know, regardless. And there's ugly lights over here. I don't know. I literally threw up my hands. I give up to explaining. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this to the reds. I don't know why I'm saving it in this format. It's just so fucking ugly. The rest of the colors fare a little better, but not by much. This was definitely featured somewhere. I think this might have won something for his contests. I don't really remember. At least there's nipples. At least I didn't forget the nips this time. Oh, Jesus, look at this one. Fuck me. I don't have much to say about this. Jesus. A lot of this is wrong. It's just wrong. I don't know if this is good. I think it's bad. Okay, the Super Saiyan energy is not too bad around it. That looks actually not too, like, awful. I don't know what this fucking kanji means. It looks like bullshit. It doesn't look real. It looks like I just tried to do the character for heaven for, like, Akuma, but then I just got fancy and I put random shit on there. A lot of this coloring's pretty awful. His fist looks kind of weird. I don't know what this bracelet is. And you have... That's how I spelled Super Saiyan. That's how a lot of people spelled it. Saiyan boxers. Got the suspenders hanging down. I don't know why. I think I was still really into Third Strike. Well, I still am. But I was really into, like, Alex's kind of straps falling down. Got the big Jesus around my necklace. Lots of shines on that. He really loves being, / hates being a Super Saiyan. Can't tell if he likes it. He's just hovering above the New York. This is fucking weird. I don't know what I'm doing with this. This is very strange. Whew, wow. I think this is actually worse than what we've seen before. I don't know. Do you guys like it? I'm not sure if I like this one. It's too much, I think. I love putting Fred Durst goatees on things. Okay, here we have something that's a little something. I don't know. Okay, I think this is like I was trying to do like a young Gohan type. Again, the goatee returns. I have this bullshit medallion that is just a made-up tribal nothing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The fucking Samus logo? I don't know. And here we have, like, I guess I'm trying to do, like, a loose-fitting gi. I don't know. It's just like these little, like, slivers of ribbon. They're just kind of hanging out there. He's in a ready pose. He's just another photo. Look, this is a charming background of a lake. You can see the dock. I don't know why that's that. And I just turned it blood red for some reason. Just to make it look scary. I don't know. I don't remember my thoughts on why I thought that looked good or made sense for Saiyans. I'm calming down a little bit with the shinies and the light source. I still don't understand where the light source is coming from. I mean, this red background, there should be like a, red around his back there or something, or I should have done it in red tones to fit with the background. I don't know. I had no real understanding the relationship between backgrounds and characters. I didn't know whether I wanted the backgrounds to affect them, or if not, I just choose willy-nilly, dilly-dally, shilly-shally. This is okay. I guess it's better than some things before. For some reason, I really like the gold and blue earrings. I don't know if I was thinking that they're fusion earrings. I don't know, but there's something cool about that. I don't know. There's something there. So this is another just random. I just draw whatever. I was just trying to draw different types of the Black Gokus the Black Saiyans, however, so I'll be like, oh, that's enough Vegeta. I'll try some more Goku-ish types. Then I'll try making ones that are more of an OC, like that guy we saw before. And then this is clearly like a young Gohan type. Or adult Gohan, I meant to say earlier, sorry. His hair is kind of neat. It's not quite Gohan. It's not quite anybody else. It's kind of neat, I guess. Again, there's a lot of laziness going on. A lot of random stress lines on his pecs. I don't know. It just looks like a cat just ripped him up. Like Zach just and he's got all these lines on him. I battle damage? I have no fucking clue. Here we have another Gohan type. I think I tried to do some different things here. I gave him the cut off gloves, and I did these weird blue patterns on the back of his pants. Obviously added some chains. At this point in time, I was still rocking the chained wallet, which I stopped like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. I was just like, man, this is stupid. No disrespect if anyone still does. I still think it looks cool. You can see I did another dumb, lazy photo manip in the background. This looks like some type of Japanese village or like shrine, house, what have you. You can see the switcher. And is that papyrus font? It looks a little like papyrus. I'm not sure. We should get some font experts on that. But here I can see I'm trying to actually do more anime style shading. And I really don't have those ugly shines that much anymore. So this is showing progression. This does look like a pose that I might have referenced from something else. And it does make me feel like it's adult future Gohan, like, you know, in the Trunks OVA with the scar on his face. I think that's what I'm going for, but his hair is a little different. Kind of like his hair, actually, or kind of reminds me of like Yun or Yang from Street Fighter. I don't know. This isn't too bad, actually. I don't know why the chains are there. I think it clashes with the rest of his design, honestly, since it's more or less classic Z Fighter garb. But I don't know. It's not too bad. I think we can all agree that little Matt was showing some type of improvement, and that's what matters. So here's a cool one. Sorry for the kind of low resolution on this. I couldn't find the original anywhere, but I found a screen cap of it, of a YouTube video someone made where it was like the Black Goku tribute. So this is clearly some type of Vegeta type that's powering up a Kamehameha or any other Ki Blast, if you will. And I kind of like this. You know, I'm carrying that anime shading. Some of it's messed up. I'm carrying the anime shading over. I should have actually drawn the Ki Blast or something. It's just these fake lighting I did. I like this. I like this character design, actually. This is kind of an OC. See, I like the earrings. And there's the Fred Durst goatee. I like the 5 o'clock shadow around here. And I think the cornrows and the little dreadies look pretty cool. And you see, I have like the no pupils because I guess he's really powering up. And I guess we have that generalized Z Fighter logo that they have on the back of the, you know, I forget that what that means or whatever. Don't know why these are shining up real bright. They're glowing. But this isn't too bad. I feel you can get a better look at it there. I think the blueness kind of clashes with the red and the black over here. This should have probably been a darker background or something. This should have maybe been yellow or something. I think I could have done a better job between the background. But this was a background I made. You can see a lot of cheap cloud effects I kind of did. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of light all shooting out of his little fisties there. Probably too much. And this could have been a lot more visceral looking, I think. And I could have probably done a better job with that. But overall, I think this is pretty cool. Again, some improvement. We got little Kamehameha vein stresses over here. It's hard to shoot Kamehamehas, you guys. Holy shit, look at this motherfucker. This guy's cool. So I think the reasoning behind this was like a young Black Gohan, maybe like in his 16-ish years, and he was trained again by Piccolo, so we have Piccolo's coat over there. You can see I'm doing a lot better with shading and stuff. It just looks sharper and such, and I'm actually learning how to not get crushed colors by saving in bad formats. You can see I used some type of random Chinese background. I want to say that looks like it's from Tekken or something. I don't know. It's just random background I must have found. This is a pretty cool looking guy. He's kind of got a do-rag. I really like the shredded ribbons there falling off him. I like this little angry little Saiyan hair just poking out of the top. That's pretty cool. You can see I've gone past my goatee phase, which is nice. It also shows progression. I think this is pretty cool, actually. Not too bad, and I am definitely getting better with my weird Dragon Ball Black OCs. I still apologize for just how odd this is that I was doing this art at the time, but I really wanted those animes. I also watched Amazing Nurse Nanako on there. Fucking love Amazing Nurse Nanako, and that's also one of those animes I got. I think I also got like maybe Vampire Hunter D off to Black Goku. But really fun to see this one again. I distinctly remember this now that I'm looking back at it. There's some weirdness going on with these weird shadings over here. But the rest of it's not too bad at all. Yeah. This is from a frame of animation from, I think, the opening of Final Bout or something. Where Gohan is just kind of blocking, obviously, a knee from Boo, but we have the blackest of the black Boos. It's a little weird, but I can see what I was kind of going for. Look at this fucking character. You got a fucking red do-rag bandana thing going on here. The red eyes. The fucking ice with a big, like, I think I was going for the Detroit Tigers logo. But I made it a B for Boo. He's got matte branded boxers. He's got the reverse track pants. Got the Timbs on. Look at this fucking guy. This guy's fucking cool. I don't care what you say. So I'm trying to take the generalized Goku Z Fighter uniform and give him a puffy jacket. We get this cool belt, cut off gloves. This fist is super fucked up. The stress lines and the creases and the folds of his shirt make no sense at all, but I think this is cool. This background, I think, is from Devil May Cry 2. I think it might be. It really looks like it. We got sweat. We got Mortal Kombat Super Nintendo sweat shooting off them. I think this is really fun and really stupid and really strange, but that was the style at the time. Gonna have to zoom this one way up. This is the best version I could get of this particular picture. I couldn't find a more high resolution one, but this was the de facto the Black Goku design. Usually had these two sort of hair strands coming off him, and he's fighting super cool Black Vegeta. You can see again with the cornrows. I think I made this generalized fire background and then just put the key, and it's kind of clashing. I think this might be from when Imagine Vegeta squares off with Goku in the Boo Saga. I think that might be my frame of reference here. I kind of like this kind of Vegeta design with all blue. There's something about it. I guess that's kind of like when Vegeta was just wearing the blue uniform and ditched the Saiyan armor on top, which I always kind of preferred. I always liked this little tank top, and the gloves are obviously not as Saiyan gloves anymore, and it's just got the cut off black leather ones. Again, sorry for the resolution on this. It's the best I could get it, but you can see this is pretty cool. I didn't do I just usually did a character just standing there, so it's a little different. I think some of the key energy is pretty shitty, especially around here. This looks bad, but this is again an uptick in I think my ability to at least not do something so embarrassing in terms of all the shines and whatnot. We still have a few more left, and fortunately, the later ones that we have, I think I definitely did a better job, but this one's not bad. And here we go. This is the last one I think I ever did for the Black Goku site. And this is just badass. I'm sorry. This kind of looks like it's Maximilian if he was black and a Dragon Ball character. We see we have this lightning storm around him. I think his hair looks fucking awesome. I think some of the highlighting on his gi there is a lot of unnecessary detail. A lot of shading. I really like these bandaged hands over here, just randomly on his fingers. We got that goatee. It's back. You thought it was gone, but it's back. I think this is pretty sick. You can tell, like, after this, this looks kind of lazy. I should have maybe this, like, actually black. It's a little too close to his skin color. This background, that's kind of shitty now that I think about it. But yeah, this is distinctly the last sort of the Black Goku Dragon Ball fan art I ever did, I think. And I went out with a bang, at least. I'm not sure if I used a reference point for this at all. I think I might have just done it. I can't really remember, but there's some weirdness, again, going on, still in the shading here and there. But I think that's pretty sick overall. I should send that to Maximilian. I should, like, print this out on a poster and fucking send it to him. So that's that for my Dragon Ball fan art. But I think there's still some that we can find on DeviantArt. Oh, here we go. Here it is on DeviantArt. Saiyan 678. This is my Black Goku pick, pimped out. I like the color of it. What do you guys think? Dude, it's flipping insane. Thanks, bro. Looks great. That looks all. What else is for saying? Oh, cool. Pumped up. Good job, Saiyan 670. Hey, you have a lot of art that has very different styles. Huh. Goku in chains. This is really cool. Cool, thanks. This is cool. Also, I like this on the best, and the coloring is awesome. You're so good, Saiyan 678. You might want to actually get rid of the original artist's name, the Jiggler. I remember that he made lots of the Black Goku pics as well on the old website, so you may want to have actually deleted that and not left in his fucking name. So, I don't condone, like, call-outs that much. Especially, this happens all the time on DeviantArt, especially back in the day. But Saiyan 678 hasn't used this website, and he hasn't had any activity for, like, a decade. So, you really don't need, like, 2007. That was the last, 2006, 2018, but that's just the DeviantArt thing. He hasn't actually had any, so it was a while ago. So yeah, no need to call this guy out on his drastically different styles of art that he did. But yeah, he certainly did some. Might not want to left my Switcher logo down here as well, idiot. You don't even steal good. You don't even steal good. Did anyone call him out on the fact that I did the drawing, but it was my uncle's idea for the background? It was your uncle's idea to use Devil May Cry 2? So I think that concludes this really weird look at some of my art from back in the day. The Black Goku was a real, moment in time. All Dragon Ball sites were really with the web rings and the, link on my guest book and all that shit. It was certainly a time in my life. It didn't last all that long. I want to say like 3 years, but it was this was a really fun time capsule looking back at my old stuff. Some people out there know that I think I must have mentioned in a video once or twice that I might have done stuff like this, but I thought it'd be fun to look back on this really odd time in my life, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.